Hola, amigos. Welcome back. Here we are, the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg. Now, we made considerable gains in the last episode, and it did cost us a little bit, let's be honest here. I foolishly quickly chose the war cabinet after cabinet. Warfare is when the country is at its most vulnerable. The stresses of war can seriously undermine the ability to rule. By ensuring that key players are involved during the time of warfare, we can avoid these stresses. I did that primarily because our war exhaustion was through the roof. We were holding on to this war with Magdeburg for so damn long because of aggressive expansion, and as a result, we got them as a vassal. And you can see that they're devastated as all hell, literally, and they hate us. But that's fine, doesn't matter, because we're in the process of annexing our other vassal. So yeah, we've spread ourselves right along the Baltic and Northern Seas here. And we are going to make a lot of money soon. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Money really isn't the aim here, but anyway. So yeah, this is where we have come. We've made considerable progress. The Reformation is upon us. We said in the previous episode, well, I said in the previous episode that I'd be considering the possibility of converting the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg to Protestantism, or Lutheran, or what have you. Which brings me to my next point, and that is, I know it's sort of really early into the episode, but you know what? Let's get it out of the way, shall we? While we let things cool down a bit, because there's nothing much we can do now. We've really stressed ourselves to the limits here. Yeah, look at that. Unless we were to move up northward, even then, we're sort of running the risk. Yeah. So, anyway, let's just talk about the Reformation in Saxe-Lauenburg in history. Because it is rather interesting. So, I made the comments before that the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg has sort of, lost some of its influence, lost some of its physical land mass, actually. And then this all happens sort of, just after the 1500s. Again. Alright, let's figure this out. I want to figure this out. What do you want? Where are your claims? Alright, you don't have a claim on us at all. At all. Right? You don't, no claim there. You revoked your claim there. So let's see. Let's just try and cut him off let's see if you get a claim going. If you get a claim going somewhere, then I'll understand. But I have a strong feeling that you ain't gonna do shit. Yes, let's talk about, the Reformation, Martin Luther King. We've truly been blessed. But yes, Martin Luther King nailed, the 39 theses, 95 theses, to the Church of, I don't know, Mary Magdalene, I don't know, whatever. Here, in Wittenberg. Sometime in the late 1400s, early 1500s. Anyway, after the 1500s, the Holy Roman Empire reformed, and it made these things called imperial circles. Taxation, levy rates, blah blah blah, was all decided by these imperial circles. Saxe-Lauenburg fell under the imperial circle of Saxony. The circle comprising of Saxe-Lauenburg and all of its neighbours became designated as the Saxon Circle, while the Witten ruled Saxony, which is kind of funny because you do have a Witten, but so does whom we released. Oh, you're being threatened. Well, maybe I should warn you, you asshole. Anyway, yes, a Witten. Witten controlled, and you're still disloyal. Can you not be disloyal? Thanks, cheers. There you go, have some money. Yes, the Saxon electorate and the duchess at the time formed the Upper Saxon Circle, imperial circle. And so the naming of Lower Saxony, which is actually the state that Saxe-Lauenburg is in, as is with Hamburg, see that? Yep, Lower Saxony, became more colloquial, and the Saxon Circle was later renamed into the Lower Saxon Circle. So there you go. Now it talks about Hadlin. Now you can't really see Hadlin in here, but it is a city. It is a city nearby Lauenburg. It is actually probably closer to Wismar, closer to Lübeck, but I believe, if I recall correctly, it was on the coast facing the Baltic. Look at the water too, by the way. Maybe appreciation for it is... Well, it's there. Anyway, so yes, the people of Hadlin, which essentially ended up becoming part of the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg. Again, it is a bit messy because the borders aren't the same. I can't illustrate perfectly, without pulling up a map. And I don't want to do that because it's as simple as doing a Google search. So is most of the information I'm giving you, but I think more so I'm trying to illustrate that, it can be interesting. History can be history. History can be history. History can be interesting, is what I meant to say. But yeah, I spoke in the previous episode about how, when the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg was involved in the Reformation in some aspect. Well, sort of. So it says here the people of Hadlin, a larger city, sort of off to the east of the current position of Saxe-Lauenburg, represented by the estates of the realm, the respective constituents of the state, adopted the Lutheran Reformation in 1525. And Duke Magnus I. Magnus was also an Ascanier. The lineage still lives on in Magnus. He was a relative, or a should I say, what do they call him again? A descendant. Sorry, God, the hell am I on? Yeah, he was a descendant of one of the original Ascaniers, John II. And if you've watched previous episodes, you'll know what the hell I'm on about. But he confirmed Hadlin, one of the cities, the Duchy of Saxe-Lauenburg, a Lutheran state, Lutheran church order of the city of Hadlin in 1526. So it established an existing ecclesiastical body, whatever the fucking word is for it. Essentially, they had their own church. Let's get rid of you too, by the way, because you're draining our economy. Yeah, which I thought was interesting. So Lutheran preachers or Protestant preachers held the first Lutheran preachers at the northern entrance of St. Mary Magdalene's Church in Lauenburg upon Elbe. Which I'm imagining is exactly this. Lauenburg upon Elbe, and then Hadlin was just sort of further up here. Yeah. Which I thought was pretty interesting. The very first. Not the first in, ever, but the first in the region. One is recalled for St. John's Eve in 1531. Tacitly, the congregations appointed Lutheran preachers so that the visitations of 1564 and 1566, ordered by Duke Francis I, Magnus's first son, saw already Lutheran preachers in many parishes. So it disseminated pretty quickly through lands as Lauenburg had become Protestant or Lutheran at that point. It began to spread. In 1566, Francis, the son of Magnus, appointed the superintendent Franciscus Barangius as the first spiritual leader of the church in the Duchy, not including Hadlin. So he essentially ran the Lutheran church all throughout the Duchy, which I thought was... I wonder if there's... Because, sometimes the attention to detail in the names and the naming of some of the advisors is really, really spot on. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if that name pops up. What was his name again? Franciscus Barangius. So yeah, anyway, yeah, super interesting. I like it. It's cool. The spread of Protestantism supported by the dukes of the Duchy. It's just, I don't know, find that really interesting. Anyway, speaking of Francis, the son of Magnus, kind of really interesting. I spoke about the Maury Povich of medieval times, and that's exactly what Saxe-Lauenburg was. Let's choose a rival, shall we? Eesh. What? Shit, you're doing well. You're doing really well. But you ain't getting shit from me. In fact, we're going to rival you, because you're not doing that well. So Francis, the son of Magnus, conducted a thrifty reign and resigned in favour of his eldest son, Magnus II. So, keep note of Francis I, because he's an important player here. Once having exploited all of his means in 1571, Magnus II promised to redeem the pawned ducal demisses with funds he gained as a Swedish military commander, and by marrying the Princess of Sweden. Funny, because this sort of happened a couple years earlier when they declared their war of independence. We managed to get a royal marriage with them. But yes, it certainly didn't go along the same lines as reality or the real world would have one believe. Because I sort of spoke earlier about how the distant relatives of Magnus and Francis sold off areas of Saxe-Lauenburg for sort of a relatively small amount. So it was Magnus II who decided upon himself that he would seize the lands that he had that his distant relatives had pawned off, which I thought was pretty interesting. So Magnus did not redeem the pawns, but further alienated ducal possessions. So I imagine these are like the possessions of the estates. Ducal, doesn't that? No, I don't know. So it ignited a conflict between Magnus and his father, Francis. I remember mentioning Francis before, as well as his two brothers. So it further escalated due to Magnus's violent temperament, which I thought was really interesting. So Francis, his father, ended up coming back and said, you know what, you can't rule these lands as well as I could. Not that they were comprised of what we have now. In fact, they would have been confined to that tiny little duchy. So they would have had the city of Hadlin and then Lauenburg on Elbe, whatever, Lauenburg, Ratzenburg, and Lauenburg on Elbe. Not a huge amount. So it was quite bold of Magnus to think that he could take back the lands that his ancestors had sold off. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot more. There's actually a lot more. I said that it faded away into oblivion. It's not super interesting stuff. I mean, they didn't bring together the entirety of Germany and form it. There were no Prussia or anything. But there's just some sort of little interesting what? Is it because... Why? Ideal Protestant country. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is ideal Protestant country? I'm sorry, I have to check this. Ideal Protestant country. I've never seen that. Yeah. Give me that. I want to... Doesn't say anything. I've never seen that before. You broke our alliance, which is totally cool because now we've got old mate looking after us. Old mate being France. Ideal Protestant country. I've never ever seen. Why are you not the ideal Protestant country? Or are you? You're not. The mysteries. The mysteries, the mysteries. Fuck it. Sorry. It's very foul language for me to use. My apologies. We do want to build a workshop in Berlin. Yes, we do. Because this cloth is going to prove to be exceptionally beneficial in years to come. And when we get manufactories and we can build a textile manufactory, I guarantee, mark my words, Berlin will be an absolute fiscal powerhouse. Do we move our... I'm just going to take this off because we don't need it. Do we move our capital? Wait, we built up our capital fuck tons, didn't we? Yeah, 31. Oh, I ain't moving crap. Forget it. We're staying there. Plus it's woods anyway, so it's not going to be a huge deal. No deal breaker there. There's woods everywhere, isn't there? We own the entirety of this forest. So, anyway, we want to declare war on you soon enough. Oh, you don't even have any freaking allies. Oh, this is fantastic. We're going to declare war on you, Hanover, or Brunswick, whatever you want to say. I don't know. There's a suburb from the city that I'm from originally. There's a suburb called Brunswick, and every time I hear it, it's just, I don't know. Really, yeah. Brunswick? I don't associate it with a German state, if that makes sense. I sort of associate... Oh, wait, oh, yeah, colonialism. Oh, yeah, right. Well, thankfully it's spreading amongst our vassals' lands pretty quickly, and you're going to be annexed soon enough. We will help our French friends. We do not want you to... Yeah, there we go. You're getting allies. You'll be fine. You're tiny-ass allies. We're probably your biggest. That's alright. We're making progress, everybody. Progress. We've got another fort over here to contend with. Let's see if we can keep up the maintenance costs. We should. We should do just fine. Yeah, right now, army maintenance is in half. So there shouldn't be any unrest here. Well, there is, but the tiniest amount. And, let's get a leader. Otto. Wow, Otto, you ain't that bad. I mean, you know, whatever his name is. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not involved enough in regional and international affairs enough. Fucking hell, Morocco. What the fuck did you take that for? Oh, it's Lisboa. It's their capital. Where's your capital now? Can you hear that? Can you hear the water? Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? I find that so peaceful. Porto, right. Why don't you just do it over in the Madeiras? Or honestly, that sounds amazing. Oh, I really want to go to the beach now. God, that's beautiful. Why is it... Anyway, whatever. Fantastic. Anyway. Sorry, I just... Why am I only noticing the sound of... I guess it's because the music's down so low. I feel like I'm only just noticing the sound effects and how fucking amazing they are. Integration is a slow process. Now I know why, because everything's really freaking loud all of a sudden. Hold on, let me just turn this down a bit. Why am I doing it like whatever? Perfect. Lovely. Look at that. Yes. We're imperial. And? Oh, right. Yeah, right. I bet Oldenburg's another state too. No, it's not. Bigger part of Vesa. Cool. Our lands connect now. Huzzah. Let's get rid of you. Said get rid of you. And let's assign some land. Finally. Alright, here we go. Let's take you off, and then we'll just start with a fresh slate. So you need 10%, obviously. Obviously. So let's give you Berlin. Let's get somewhere with a lot of manpower going. Yeah, Berlin. There you go. You can have Berlin. And the clergy. You need 10 as well, don't you? I guess I could give you that and Ruppen. And that's exactly what I'll do. Yeah. We haven't changed yet. I'm still wondering whether I should go Protestant or just stay. Should we go? Wait, how much do you need? 15? Oh, you greedy buggers. This is what I'm saying. I really don't care about the estates. They're a burden. I find them to be just a significant burden to deal with. Just take your shit. Like, yeah, cool, nice. What do I get? 50 admin. Yay. Now I can get admin tick. Nope, still can't. Never mind. Speaking of which, I have 3 separate fucking states here and I can't use a single edict. I liked the edict feature. I did. I wish you could do like national edicts and select the provinces you'd like. But I want to spread... Oh, who cares? Just let it go. Just let it go. Frisia, you're the one that gets the advancement effort, I guess. Because you're closest. Yeah, alright. Oh, and we got some ships! Huzzah! Let's get rid of them cogs. Friesen, would you like to buy some cogs from me? Yes. Yes, you would. Wonderful. Oh god, I got a splitting bloody headache. This is because I stare at my computer screen far too often. Which is totally fine. I don't care. Alright. So yeah, actually really ugly borders in hindsight. I mean, look, where does our name pop up? There. So once we get Hanover... Ooh! Heinrich! Alright, you're no militarist, but at least you'll keep us up to date. The values of training and experience has always been great on the battlefield. Okay, I'm not reading at all. Sorry. Well, probably not sorry. You're probably very thankful. I'm sick and tired of hearing my voice. Anyway, here we go. Landsknechten. Sounds German, doesn't it? The scythe. We are death. Fantastic. Alright. Oh, God. The scythe. Death. What is that saying again? Death, come on to... Oh, I have no idea. I pretend to be intelligent. I've got no fucking clue what I'm talking about half the time. In this episode, though, I would very much like to take the rest of with the 45 fucking aggressive expansion that we have. That's alright, it'll dissipate, don't worry. We got an improved relations guy? No, of course, because I fired the one person that we did have. And as a result... God, yeah, see, just don't care. Give me your money. Yeah, sure. Like, the benefits are really marginal. I'm sure someone will tell me otherwise and they'll say, you know, oh, you're not using them to your advantage and blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like, I don't know, you can survive without them. You know what I mean? Obviously you can survive without them. They're a fucking DLC option. Anyway, let's not get bitter about that, shall we? There you go. Nice. Did that change because... So that's a centre of reformation. I swear to God that changed because of that centre of reformation. Logical. I can see why that would happen. What year is it anyway? 1509. Okay. So yeah, we just wait. We just go wait. Berlin, would you like a church too? I reckon you'd benefit from a church. Let's build up Berlin. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. What a beautiful little country city it is. Tucked away in there. Safe as all hell. Under the belt of Saxe-Lauenburg. Certainly wasn't safe under any other belt, that's for sure. You. When can we annex you? 15, 16. Well, that's not happening this episode. But it will happen. Never you mind. Let's get to 1411. 1511, sorry. So we can get this war done and dusted. Actually, are you defending or attacking? You're attacking. Well, we could just... We've got the relation slots. Nah, because they'll want to push back. Yeah, they'll want to push back. They don't have any... Do they? Nope. Alright, let's get an alliance going then. Call us in, please. There we are. Thanks, love. And then, that's really bad. Sorry. Guys, my apologies. There we are. Perfect! You can't even siege. Wunderbar. Oh god, I'm trying to remember this saying now. You know when you're just trying to remember something and you just can't? It's like on the tip of your tongue, but you just... No matter what you do, you just can't bloody remember it. That's totally not me right now. No, it is me right now. I'm sorry. I just want to know what the hell I'm on about. What is it? Death? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Merchant suffering. We'll give them support. We love our merchants. Yes, we do. They're some of the greatest merchants you've ever seen. The Reformation branches out. Ah! Reformed. Thuringen. You're reformed. Is now the time to go reformed. Do we go reformed? There's no real benefit of going reformed, is there? You're a cunt. You know that. You know you're an absolute cunt. Fuck, I hate you. Sorry. God, this language is disgusting. Why? What are you doing? We wanted land, and now you've reset our freaking truce timer. 1517. And he's gonna get allies. Oh, I hate you. No, I really, really do hate you. God, I'm considering birding that. No, I won't. I haven't done it yet, and I refuse to do it. I don't refuse to do it. I wouldn't mind doing it, but I guess I'll just have to... Arg. You little pissant, Thuringia. You give me your trade power. And we're not wedding you. Nah, bugger off. We're not giving you a wedding. You're at war with Hungary and Pomerania. And of course you're doing swimmingly well. Oh god, I hate to imagine how much land you're going to take from this. How much have you got? Oh god. What's wrong with them? I mean, I understand, I get it, but... You know? So aggressive. So aggressive all the time. I've only ever been able to cut the Ottomans off once. And even then, you know. What are the modern day borders of Turkey like anyway? How much did they have to give up? Fuck, I hope it was a lot. Bet they thought that they were on par with European powers. And I'm sure they were too, but... Sorry, that sounds grossly... a very Eurocentric view on the world? Which, you know, makes sense, doesn't it? You know? I didn't think a whole lot was going on in the Crimean Peninsula that was, you know, drawing our attentions. Anyway, sorry. Getting a little too topical. I shouldn't do that. Milan! Who are you at war with? Vinice. Is that Mantua? It is too. Doesn't he start off as a little personal union with whom? Under Nassau. Ah, cool. How on earth was that a thing? I guess regimental pride, yay. Our men are proud of their regiments at the best of times, but these days their pride knows no bounds. Thank you. You know, one time I did do I did do a Mantua. I think it's Mantua. They are the ones that start off with just one province, right? Yeah, because it's Ferrara, Modena, and that's Ferrara. Yeah, it was fun actually. Mantua's in a really good position to expand pretty well on the Italian peninsula. Yeah, it was cool. I ended up, you know, forming Italy pretty early on, and I got all El Duce on the horn and took Ethiopia. It was good fun. It was good fun. As Mantua, you know? Tiny, tiny little Mantua. Montferrat is also an interesting one to do, because they also started out as a vassal of Savoy, I think. And the Genoan. Genoa's doing well, excuse me. Yes, they are. Beautiful. And Württemberg, did you make acquisitions as well? Indeed you did. Indeed you did. Alright. So yeah, now we're going to have to wait until 1517 to do, and they got their frickin' alliances. Oh, God. Fuck you, Thuringia. We came to be of assistance, and instead bitched it. And where's our transfer trade power? You said yes. Yeah, that's right. Yep, we need some more. Where do we go? Is it going to change at all? Yep, there you go. A little bit more, never hurt. But yeah, Thuringian's fun. It's fun, and so is Hesse as well. Right smack bang in the middle there. Ugh, God, I hate you. Brunswick. Yeah, Lubeck. We're coming for you in due course. Although, You are getting plump. Ripe for the picking. Who the fuck am I kidding? Look at all this goddamn aggressive expansion. Not that much, really. God, Liege! Liege! Liege. I wonder if they're going to form the Netherlands. So many interesting things going on around us. France, you alright? You look a bit sad, actually. You know, you haven't really done much at all. And you are slipping. You are slipping. England is dominating. Oh. Carl. Look at that. They're going to start voting for us. Shit. Look at all these alliances, prospective alliances that we could be having. Now you are friends with Austria. Should we? That means we'll have... Well, I want to dissolve this. You're an asshole. I don't care about you. So yeah, fuck it. We'll take the Palatinate instead. Which means that they'll vote for us. Indeed they are. They are already. Ooh, we could get this. We could definitely get this. Who else? Saxony's being beaten to the living shit by Bavaria. Yeah, go on. We'll take a royal marriage too. So should we improve relations with Salzburg? Well, I don't think that they're going to take everything anyway. God, Jesus, they want everything. They have claims on everything at least. Not there. Only on... Oh, you're gonna get... Oh, Bohemia too. What the hell's going on? This is interesting. Hungary? What? I mean, you're getting your ass handed to you by the Turkish Empire, but... Okay, okay, let's stop. The perplexity of it all is just... So let's get you to vote for us a little bit more, Saxe-Lauenburg. Because you're going to be real weak soon. Oh, this is going to be exciting. If we get it, we probably... Oh, and Sweden probably just declared their independence war again. No? At war with... But what's your desire at? Every time Denmark declares a war, he's going to get closer and closer to losing. All you've got is Gelder and Holland. I mean, you know, they're not anything to scoff at. As I've said before, Dutch provinces are the best in the game. The best in the game, anyway. You know, I'm sure areas of France would argue, oh god, yeah, fuck, Berry's 30, Paris is 37, Champagne's 23. Yeah, French clay is just as good. But yeah, you know what? European clay, just in general, it's great fun. Except, funnily enough, the worst of it is in Germany. Look at that. Look at the development there. It's sort of all... Just look at... Yeah. But most of the provinces that we've chewed up, look at them, are pretty rubbish. In saying that, you know, nothing to scoff at. I ain't scoffing at it. Actually, Pomerania, do we have a truce with you? We don't. Poland will come to your rescue, and I don't want to deal with Poland, even if we... Yeah, sure, why not? I'm sure the ratio is some mathematically organised, you know, the perfect ratio of cavalry to infantry and whatever else there is. Yeah, sure. We could probably take you as well. There's a lot we can do here, guys. We are in a ample position to start expanding on our own. We no longer need to just rely on, actually, a bruised and battered Bohemia at that. There you go. And you're voting for us, aren't you? We will be. You should be. Brabant? Brabant? Why are you voting for Brabant? Or Brabant, however you wanna. Everyone would take our alliances. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't want to go past the limit. Or do I? No, I don't. I really don't. I hate going past the limit. Why are you an average claim? Ugh, whatever. No. I don't care. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot going on. I want to annex you. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to have a lot of fun. And we are having fun, aren't we? Damn it! If we had actually paid attention before Cecilia died, because what's Carl at now? Yeah, he's 22. He'll have it for a while. Although you have no legal heir. We have more prestige than you do. No, we don't. That's a filthy lie. Well, we'll leave that alone. But what I would like to see is then the next death, or the next cycle of Habsburgs, that we, the Ascaniers, pick up. So we just got to maintain our relations with most of the electors. Bohemia we've got in the bag. Cologne we've got in the bag. The Palatinate. So I don't think I'm going to change religion just as of yet. For the reason alone that we want to pick up. Or should we wait for the League War? I don't know, we're getting a bit messy now, aren't we? Because the League War's close, and if we take the League War, or if we fight in the League War on the side of the Protestant faith, Reformed won't be. So really, our only option is to go Protestant or stay Catholic. And, I guess we're going to have to go Protestant. Though we're not going to have many allies, are we? Oh, Ottoman, stop being such a dick. Anyway, musket or bow? An argument has broken out in court of the importance of musket compared to the traditional archery regiments. With the hopes of convincing Duke Otto that their role in the army is not becoming obsolete, a group of veteran archers have put on an impressive demonstration. Their grace, skill and accuracy was admired by many who were present. It's time for these old men to retire. Sorry. And we've got the armoured tradition to spare. Plus we're not going to be recruiting any generals anytime soon. Although we should. The prevailing circumstances inside of Germany. Fuck you, Bavaria. You're being an asshole. God, I honestly thought that Bohemia would have been now they've got no allies. You converted far too quickly. That's okay. You know, I want to be the regional power. And at the current moment, I think we're contesting that between Bohemia, Bavaria, and us. 119. Once we annex you, we're going to have 133 development between us. And how much do you have? Can we tell? I'm sure we can tell in the ledger. I can't be... Well, what? Austria declared war on Hungary? But what about... What are you taking? What's the war? The Austrian conquest of Poznoy? Now why is that? Slovak. Czech. You've got permanent claims all over the fucking place. Why, it's Czech. Is this Czechoslovakia then? Or, you know, what was. So that must have been Slovakia. Yeah, right. Anyway, get the geography right. Lee. Damn, I really wanted to declare that war so we could have taken Hanover and Brunswick and had a beautiful little connection between our borders there. I love this. I know I shouldn't. But this is one of my favourite ideas out of them all. Improved relations. It's like having a constant improved relations diplomat, advisor here. So just constantly having him there. We are behind. So I don't know. Well, we'll pick up this anyway. Ooh, trade efficiency and demand. Frühlings und Herbstmess. Herbstmess, I don't know. Some cities are given the special right to open fairs in every spring and autumn. These seasonal markets are quite attractive for foreign Aww. Can you imagine? Look, coming to drop off some... When I fuck off with the grain, I told you. Poland? No? We have a monopoly on... And salt from Bavaria. It's all that comes in and out of this trade. Yep, grain, yep. Grain and salt. From Bavaria and Poland. Nothing else. There'll never be a single caravan. Is it because we're adjacent to... Oh, I don't fucking know. I'm not going to pretend to understand. Well, the dynasty of our noble Duke, Ascanier, is certainly a powerful one. Yes, it is. We're married to the French de Valois dynasty. Thankfully, the Ascanier family has tied strong bonds to other great powers, such as the von Wittelsbach house, led by no other than Karl I, Prince-Elector of the Palatinate. This is how we secure them voting for us. Although you are voting for yourself. His gracious wife, Emile, is a daughter of our own royal prince house, and an invaluable contact. Perhaps we shall ask her if she can influence her husband to lend us a hand. Well, we do need Diplo, so let's get diplomatic power. Our diplomats could surely learn from those of the Palatinate. Yeah, right, I thought it doubled up on the. But it didn't. God, I wish I could try and assassinate the Emperor, spark World War I and what have you. Yeah, poor Hungary. You got a beating. That's what you get for fucking chewing right into Bohemia there. What'd they ever do to you? We always knew we had a friend in the Palatinate. And we do. So now you should be voting for us conclusively. Right? You should be anyway. Did he? Oh god, we even lost Saxony. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. But look, we'll leave it there. I wish we could have declared this war. I wish we could have done a whole lot of things. Wow. No, it's too late now into the episode. I can't. I don't want to risk it either. But we've expanded, solidified our control over our existing provinces, plus recent acquisitions. And you know what? For a state that has not a single trade modifier except for the Ems estuary, and spread out across, we're doing rather well. Where's most of our money coming from? Taxation. Yeah, I figured it was taxation. I want taxation and production to sort of be of equal value. I know it's difficult, but I don't know. I just love the production avenue of production revenue stream because it doesn't fluctuate as much. Well, neither does taxation. Taxation and production are traditionally pretty static, but trade fluctuates very frequently. So, anyway, yeah, we'll leave it there. I'd say we're doing quite well for ourselves. I know we didn't do much in this episode, but never fear. We will make more. We will take greater strides, and we will acquiesce Hanover and Braunschweig, and still decide whether we want to go Protestant. Or I don't know. Do we try and pick up the Emperor's ship and then... I mean, it'd be ideal if we got it during everyone picking their trade leagues. If we got the Emperor's ship at that time. Although, doesn't the Emperor automatically... Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll do a little bit of research and I'll figure it out. But anyway, we'll call it there. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Cheers.